Hello everyone, I was just filming my daily routine video here, so again, this is unscripted, so forgive me if I seem to ramble at a couple of points or whatever, but right now, this is the first thing you see when you log in. It's the third anniversary celebration, so the first thing I do since the daily sign-in here was only 7 days and it's already been fulfilled, I go ahead and just skip straight to the cookie collector. See what I get here. Okay, cool. That's one I needed. Alright, so now the first thing I usually do when I log on is I check the tasks. So just see what my daily tasks are going to be. If we have weekly tasks, which unlock on, I guess Sunday afternoons or Mondays? I don't know. But anyway, I just kind of go through here, see what I'm supposed to do. So today I've got best partners, match and dueling club, get 2 echoes, and join a club adventure. So for me, I try to do the easiest ones first. So like I already know get 2 echoes is in the Forbidden Forest. So, and checking the Forbidden Forest is one of the first things I do in order to reset the car anyways. So there you go. There's your 2 echoes. And again, it's this is something I do first thing in the morning. It's just on a timer, so you just reset it anyway. It's free rewards, no big deal. Again, you can go in here. It depends if I have maybe like a summon requirement or spell card requirement or something. I might go into Into the Woods first before I do anything else. But most of the time, I'll back right out of here, and I run directly across from the Forbidden Forest. If you turn right around over here, you have Astrid with her verdant victory. Tried to take over the ministry using Chinese chomping cabbages. He failed, obviously. So you can hit today's plants and potion, and every day best to keep that in mind. She will give you plants and potions. So, and the scrolls, which are actually really important if you don't play Verdant Victories, they're actually super important when you do. It allows you to kind of exchange, not exchange cards, but it allows you to reset whenever you are allowed to exchange. It allows you to reset the choices that it gives you if you don't like the 3 options it gave you. And you can also do that with the perks in Verdant Victories, so you can use them for either. Okay, so the next thing I do, because it's usually something I'm trying to unlock or trying to go for, is I go into personal space and I go check on my plants. So, got sunflowers going right now. So, they just need some water, some happiness, and some invasive growth control. So again, I'm going to do a whole like kind of personal space video, and I was going to do a whole herbologist video just to kind of show you guys what my herbologist career research layout is and all that kind of stuff, and just what I've found since I've been doing this is kind of the best balance of it to kind of keep everything in check and still be able to unlock everything in Bewildering Blooms by upgrading the shop and etc, because that requires very specific flowers and very specific plants, and they've either got to be a certain quality or a certain color or something like that. So just pay attention to what they say. Right now I am on the sunflower one where I have to turn in a bunch of sunflowers. So there's nothing really specific about it, except I believe that they have to be radiant. So they have to be top quality. Alright. Now, the other thing that I sometimes do when I'm running around out here, which is the same spot out here in Ashford Cult, this is a good place to start your gathering if you want. So we've got fanged geraniums here. There's another one over here somewhere in the forest. There's some stuff over across the lake over here. Some mosaic flowers, some lilies. There's some sunflowers up here by the Whomping Willow. It's all kinds of little things, but I don't even remember what this one is. That is a wild pansy. So, as you see there, daily gather limit 1 of 5. So that's a new thing with this last update. You used to be able to go around and they kind of reset after a day, but you used to be able to go around and basically collect every plant around the castle, both water and normal. Now, the underwater has always had the restriction of 5, but they just put in this new restriction here. So this is a water plant, but it still counts as my daily gather limit. So unfortunately, you can only gather 5 plants per day now. It used to be unlimited, except for if you were in the actual Black Lake. But yeah, I guess people are making a little too much gold off selling these daily plants at Bewildering Blooms. So, other than that, once this is all done, I've got everything kind of under control. I usually check the social club, and I kind of just check for if there's any trades I want to make first. So, kind of look through here, is anything I need, anything I could use to upgrade. I don't use summons, or that might actually be, this top one might actually be a decent trade for Ridgeback or something. Glacius is maxed out, but I don't really use, these are all summons and I don't really use them. Standard Book of Spells is about the most valuable card you have, so I don't know why everybody asked for that. I don't know who actually trades copies of that, but I don't. Yeah, I don't see anything. I mean, I've got 1 copy of Glacius, and I don't really need anything, so... Yeah, so it looks like no cards today for trade, but if you go to, sorry, I should be doing this a little more clearly than just pressing stuff, but if you go over here and go to events, then you can, of course, create the dance party, the quiz, or you can join your club adventure. So this is something I try to do every day. My club's pretty big on club adventure for whatever reason. My old social club was really big on dueling, and we kind of, you know, did club adventure when we had time, but we were way more focused on being #1 in both single and duo duel categories. But this one, they seem more, they're ranked #1 in adventure, in club adventure, so I haven't been with them that long. My old one disbanded when we heard that the server was breaking down. So basically, I just go in here, and again, you kind of have to pay attention. I've got my forest deck, which I'm just using basically just to get points on things, you know, just get points on cards and unlock emojis and stuff like that. That's the only reason I'm using a lot of the stuff I'm using. So, but either way. So, we'll just take care of these guys real quick. So, yeah, it's easy. And we're already almost there. There we go. So I usually do 2 of these. I'm just going to do 1 for purposes of getting through the video quicker. But yeah, I usually do 2 of these, the 2 per day that you're allowed, where you actually get points. You can do as many as you want. You still get, well, I guess I'm doing 2. But, sorry, my apologies. I'm used to just hitting again. But usually, like I said, I do 2 of these anyway, and it's just easier to keep things going this way and kind of, you know, it's kind of easier to do things in order. But anyway, these are easy. I mean, this is a very advanced level, and as you can see, I'm just like, you know, we're just destroying these guys because there's nothing they can really do to hurt us. Oh, there we go. We're done. So, and like I said, again, you can do this more than 2 times. You can do it as many times as you like. Unfortunately, yeah, that's all the crest I can earn today, because you can only earn crest on 2 attempts per day. So 2 successful attempts per day. But here's a little trick. I don't know if a lot of people know this, but when you scroll down through this stuff, it gives you your chest, or it tells you your chest progress. So you can actually click on that and go directly to your chest screen and open them. You don't have to exit out of Club Adventure or all the way back to the title screen or anything like that. You can just hit that, and that goes for most fields. I believe the Forbidden Forest does that as well. So once you do that, you're good to go. And we're on to the next thing, which is, this is just me, because of the grade you get at the end of each season. Usually calculates in how many classes you did, how many Quidditch matches you did, how many dances you did, plus all your dueling stuff, everything else that happened during that season. So what I usually try to do is I check today's classes just to see. On weekends, everything's available, so you can do whatever you want. I try to do 1 Quidditch match and 1 other class per day, just so I know I'm going to get a A+ at the end of the season. And after that, I usually just go on to Dueling Club or Verdant Victories. If I see some of my friends from Verdant Victories are online or something, I might go there first. But most of the time, I just go into Verdant Victories or into Dueling Club and just kind of hang out here throughout the rest of the day. And then after that, I'll be doing little things like checking on the plants once in a while, making sure they're good. Like I said, might switch to Verdant Victories or vice versa, back to Dueling Club or something like that. Or if one of my friends gets a hold of me and says they're trying to get through, something, I'll try to help them. But most of the time, if I happen to catch quizzes or something online while I'm online, so as you can see, we have a quiz group, and this is a group I started for Verdant Victory partners because we had a hard time finding those for a long time. But yeah, so we have a quiz group, and they just kind of post in there whenever one of their clubs starts a quiz, and then we all join and all invite our own clubs and our own people, and we'll usually end up having about somewhere between, sometimes as low as 20, but sometimes as high as 40. So it's, we usually end up having a good amount of people turn up for those. So, and that's more points, more crest, more everything you're earning for your social club, and for everything else, the more people that are there and the more correct answers are given. So, like I said, the rest of the day is just kind of running around doing what we have to do, and taking people out in Dueling Club for the most part. So, I know this wasn't super detailed. I just wanted to give you guys a brief rundown of what I do every day, just to kind of prioritize, resetting all the timers and making sure the plants are taken care of and all that before I go on to other stuff. If I'm giving advice, I would definitely say prioritize your daily task, your Magic Pass task, because those are going to unlock more stuff, and when you do all 3, you get the extra 800 gold, which actually on the weekends is 2400 gold, because it's 3 times what it normally is. The one thing I did forget to mention is, of course, go to the shop and get your free card. I kind of forget to do that sometimes because they're all, useless to me. But it's easy. And, got a Grok. Yeah, we can take him. So, anyway, like I said, tons of other stuff. So I'm going to be doing other ones, guys, on the Herbologist, on Personal Space, on, there's not really a lot to do in Diagon Alley, unfortunately, once you max out the Mystery Wheel, and, other than that, it's like Gringotts and Madame Malkin's. They never really did anything else with Diagon Alley, unfortunately. And Hogsmeade is kind of the same way. I mean, other than buying things at Bewildering Blooms, all the other shops in Hogsmeade are kind of not important anymore. So they were important for one event, and so that's kind of one of the bad things about this game is they tend to put something in, and then and for a specific reason or event or something like that, and then after that it's gone, and or it's there but in the game, but you can't actually do anything. Like if you went to Hogsmeade right now and went into the tea shop, what's her name, Madam Puttyfoot? Teddyfoot? I can't remember. Whatever her name is, the tea shop with the fat lady. But anyway, she, like you go in there, you can sit down at the chairs, but there's nothing to actually do in there now. And that's the same with a lot of shops, unfortunately. They never either gave them like a true function within the game other than getting you through that little piece of the event or the story or whatever. After that, they've become defunct. So it's very unfortunate, but this is still a great game, and I still love playing it, and it takes up a lot of my time, and like I said, it's just part of my daily routine. And so I hope you guys, again, enjoyed seeing my kind of a little glimpse of my daily routine in the game. It makes it, like I said, I think it makes it a lot easier just to keep everything running, keep all the timers running, all that kind of stuff. Again, same thing kind of with the priority chest. I try to clear, or the activity chest, I try to clear those out before I log off for the night and like go to bed or something, because they only have 4-hour timers. Usually I have 6 of them if you have Magic Pass unlocked, but of course, because we're not allowed to do purchases anymore, no one can buy the Magic Pass Deluxe. So we're kind of stuck with 4 for the rest of our time here. So again, guys, really hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. If you're still watching to the end, you guys are awesome. And got a lot more stuff like this coming, plus my dueling videos. I am going to try to get back to doing those every single day. It's been really hard lately to kind of really put the time in on the game to get decent dueling footage in order to give you guys. So, I kind of cherry pick my duels. I record all of them, but then I go back and I watch them, and I try to pick out like the 3 or 4 best ones and create about a 10 to 12 minute video that I think would be entertaining for you guys. So that shows like something unusual or something unique or a great finish or something like that, that I thought it was good, or if I thought the duel was particularly good just because it took so long and it was so hard to get both people down, something like that. But again, if you guys enjoyed this, let me know, because like I said, I got a lot more, planning on doing a lot more here. And then in November, we will switch to the other server, and we'll start this whole entire process all over again. So, can't say I'm looking forward to it, because I am gonna miss my character here and all my stuff I've got here. But again, we'll have more stuff coming up soon. Full personal space tour, full herbologist breakdown, all that kind of stuff. So you guys have a good day. I hope everyone's doing well, and keep playing, because this is a fun game, and it's sad that it's ending. So have a good one, guys.